Thank you for listening to The Real Deal with Damian Adams. This is Real Sports Talk for the Real Sports fan, and I definitely appreciate all you Real Sports fans who are listening right now. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, I appreciate it. And please leave a 5-star rating and review. I will give you a shout out on the show, like my man Gabe, who left a 5-star review last week. I appreciate you, Gabe. Please continue to listen and share it with your friends. If you're listening on any other platform, please share from that platform as well. So I appreciate that. And remember to leave 5 stars, not four, not three, but 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth. That 5-star rating review will definitely be appreciated. Now, today is a very special episode. I'm doing an all-time NBA draft, right? So, and I had to get some special guests on that I know the show, and they know basketball, right? And I'm not talking about just an NBA draft from people now. I'm talking about back George Mikan to LaMelo Ball and everybody in between, right? And in this draft, you got to pick 2 players from each position, and we're all picking 10 players on our team. And at the end, we can explain why our team is the best team, right? And we're doing a snake style draft. So if you've ever been in a fantasy football league, you're familiar with it, where if you get the 6th pick, it's not the end of the world, because you can go on to get the first pick in the second round. So it's not the worst thing in the world. But before we get to drafting, I got to introduce the fellow GMs who's going to go down to me today. So we got to go with ladies first, in the words of Queen Latifah. My girl, Ashley Baker. Please let the people know where they can find you on social media and the name of your show that they can find on all podcast platforms.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for having me on. I'm super excited to do this draft, super excited to kick y'all butts. I talk a lot of trash, and that's absolutely fine with the fellas here, I'm sure. And you can find me talking this trash on Twitter, Ashley Baker _21, also on Facebook, Ashley Baker, and also on my show called About Nothing But Sports, which you can find on Spotify, Apple, Anchor, Google Podcasts. So I'm excited to be here. Let's get it.
Yes, Ashley is super dope. She's everywhere. And whenever you hear these words, let me just say this. Whenever you hear those words, it's about to go down. and she definitely brings it with her hot takes. So now let me introduce my podcast mate, guy who I share a podcast with, the 3rd and 3 podcast, my man, Jason Fearman. Please let the people know where they can find you on social media and where they can find the 3rd and 3 podcast and also your show.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. First, Ashley, I expect you to talk trash. You got a cat named Kobe, so straight up. So we know that's going down. But yeah, me and Dee, bro, we do a show every Wednesday night, 3rd and 3 podcast, mostly football stuff, but we do NBA, of course, as the season is going on, and get into everything like a little pop culture here and there. We love our music. But yeah, but that's a show that matters. When me, Dee, and Nikki get on, we just have a great time. Time is flying by all the time. But my solo show is the Power 32 podcast, and that's predominantly football. Try to get, those big guests when I can and whatnot. And when it does, it pops off. It's great. So I'm loving this life.
Yes, sir. My man Jay right there kills on the 33 podcast and the Power 32. Has big time guests on, like George Teague, for example, comes through every once in a while on this podcast. So he's doing this thing. So now let me introduce my guy, Chris Lewis II. Not the first, not the third. Chris Lewis II, host of the Drop Balls podcast. Where can people find you on social media, and where can they find your podcast?
Yeah, so on social media, you can find me on Drop Balls Pod. That's Twitter, Instagram. Go ahead and look it up. Like making bold predictions, like talking my mess all the time, especially when it comes to football, because I'm a football guy. That's my sport. So check out the podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, all of that. If you see the picture of Tom Brady dropping the pass in the Super Bowl against the Philadelphia Eagles, then that's you at the right spot. You at the right spot.
Why did you say that?
I don't really like how this is. It's gonna be a long show, man. A long show.
Hey, you like to talk trash? I like to talk trash too. Let's go get it.
Wow.
So we already got blown. We got some punches being thrown already. Because if anybody know Ashley, she's the biggest Tom Brady fan. And my man Chris came around and had Tom Brady. So now let's get to my man Ty Ray. Ty, man, please let the people know where they can find you on social media and where they can find your show.
Yes, it's Tyrus Ray. You can find me on social media, Instagram, Ty Dollar XXL. I'm the real Ty Dollar. I just want to put that out. The other one stole my name. I'm just saying. But and also you can find me on Instagram, say it again. That's our show. We're streaming live on Apple. I mean, not streaming live. We're on Apple. We're on Spotify. We're on Overcast. We're also, our live show is on YouTube, Facebook, I-95 South Sports Network as well too. So you can find us Say It Again also on YouTube too. So yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And last but not least, I had to save him for last because he's a Falcons fan. My man, Danny Thompson. Please let the people know they can find you on social media and let them know. Just like, he got so much stuff going on, you can't just like say his stuff. You gotta let him do it because you're gonna forget something. So what's going on, Danny?
I mean, being the resident fan of the team that's going to be in first place in the NFC South next year, while the Saints are sitting in last place, you can catch me on Twitter at DannyDANNY number 3 Thompson on Twitter. You can follow my work on the 3pointconversion.com. I cover the Charlotte Hornets and the ACC basketball on a daily basis. I do a show called the Buzz City Postgame Show after every single Hornets game, as well as Beyond the Buzzer Thursday nights on Zingo TV, Blackjack TV, I-95, and YouTube. And I don't know, I jump on podcasts from time to time because basketball is life.
Definitely. My man knows the sports. You know that he has to be good because usually I don't allow Falcons fans in my life. I don't like the type of negativity being in my atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? So you know he has to be really good at his job for me to allow him, to be the good friend that he's been to me. So, that's how you know Danny's pretty good. So now it's time for us to get into this draft. But first we have to determine the order. So if you're watching me, you see I got this little Tupperware container right here, put it in front of the camera. It's got all our names in it. So whatever name I pull first gets the first pick, so on and so forth. But like I said earlier, it's a snake style draft. So if you get number 6, don't get too discouraged. You do have the first pick in the second round. All right. So now let's see who gets the first overall pick here. All right.
Damian.
First overall pick, gotta be kidding me. Goes to Ashley.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and play ladies first. I mean, that's how it's going to work, huh?
That's the thing. I tried my best to avoid it. Put us all in the same little container. She still got the first pick. All right. Second overall pick goes to me, Damian. Second pick.
All right.
Don't take Drew Brees.
Third pick goes to Chris. Make sure he don't drop the ball on that third pick. All right. Fourth overall pick goes to Danny. Oh, I should be writing this down. Make sure nobody be cheating. So it's Ashley, me. So you should already have a strategy in your head if you got your pick right now. Where you gonna go first? Are you gonna go big? You gonna go small? You should already be thinking about that right now. Chris was third, and Danny was fourth, right? All right. So let's see who gets the fifth pick here. Fifth pick goes to Jason, so which means sixth pick goes to my man Tyrus. All right.
Now I gotta change my strategy up.
All right, Ashley, you got the first overall pick in the draft. And with great power comes great responsibility. So before you make this pick, everybody talks about the stars, right? The superstars of the league. And sometimes we need to show love to the role players. So if you want to pick someone like Zaza Pachulia, I wouldn't be mad at you because that would show an example to the young people out there that, role players matter too. You know what I mean? So Ashley, the floor is yours. You are officially on the clock.
I'm on the clock. And guess what, guys? It's not going to take me long to pick this first round pick. Go ahead and switch it up. Get yourself in order. Because of course I am going his airness. Michael Jordan as my first overall pick. I don't even need to spend a whole lot of time as to why I'm picking him as my first overall pick. Y'all already know, okay? He's beast. I'm actually happy that he clarified because I thought we was gonna go, 1 through 5. I thought we was gonna go 1 through 5, and I was gonna have to pick my point guard first. But I'm going Michael Jordan, fellas. Go ahead and switch it up, switch it up. That is my first. Do I gotta explain why, or y'all good?
Nah, there's no there's no explanation needed for MJ as the first overall pick. Just to go over some of his accolades: 10-time scoring champion, 6-time NBA champion, 5-time regular season MVP, 6-time finals MVP, still the all-time leader in points per game at 30.1 points per game during his career.
Player of the year.
Yes, that's very true as well. Defensive player of the year. He won MVP that same season. So Michael Jordan, first overall pick, very good pick there. I can't be mad at that one, even though the role players of the world are a little disappointed in you after that pick. So now I am on the clock with pick number 2. And I feel like I have to go with LeBron James with the second overall pick. LeBron can do it all, right? He's a small forward, but he can run point for you in his prime. And that's another thing in this draft. You're getting these players at their best. So, for example, if somebody picks Bill Walton, you're getting Bill Walton with the Trailblazers, not the one that was with the Celtics later in his career, just to clarify. So with LeBron, especially at his best, at his peak, you're getting someone who's really good on defense, was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting the year Marcus Gasol won it. A lot of people say that was LeBron's award that was stolen from him. You got somebody who, when he wants to, can lead the league in assists like he did last year, constantly over 25 points per game, and just does it all for you. And he makes your team so versatile. So I had to go LeBron at number 2. So now, Chris, you are on the clock.
All right. So this might surprise a lot of people, but for my first pick, I'm going to take Jason Kidd. Solid point guard, defensively, offensively. He can go get you a bucket if he need to, but he's going to make the team better, get people open, make the right decisions. And, that's where I'm going with it.
Okay. Not mad at that pick. J. Kidd, one of the best point guards of all time. If you're going to have other great scorers on this team, so you need somebody to set them up, I get it. I'm not mad at that pick at all. So now it's time for the 4th overall pick, which goes to my man, Danny Thompson.
Okay. Well, that left it easy for me. I'm taking Magic Johnson. If you're talking about playmaker, you obviously the greatest playmaker of all time. A guy that can play all 5 positions. We saw him do it in the finals back in the 80s. He can play center. He has an unstoppable skyhook, and he's 6'9". So I would love for any point guard to try to guard that one. So, Magic's an all-time great, so I'm taking Magic at 4. So appreciate that.
I'm changing my stuff up over here, man. I'm changing my stuff, Danny.
Sorry, Ashley. Right, you should let me get the first overall pick. Should trade it.
All right. So now it's time for my man Jason with the 5th overall pick.
All right. Well, listen, bro, Danny, you just stole my number 1 guy of all time, Magic Johnson. So I'm really not thrilled with you right now. So you got to be already on your ass, man, because of the Falcons thing. So I'm upset right off the bat because Magic is a great pick. But I will go with the man who scored the most points ever in the NBA, and that would be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I got my center set. He could play defense. He can obviously play offense. The guy was a freaking marvel. He changed his name just like Muhammad Ali, and it didn't matter. He's still great. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, all-time greatest scorer, most points, and did everything. I think he's got 5 MVPs, 5 championships. My man, Kareem.
Great pick. Kareem does not get mentioned enough in the GOAT conversation. All-time great. Most unstoppable move of all time, the sky hook. From Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So that's a good way to start your team right there. All right, my man Tyrus, man, 6th overall pick, and you get the first pick of the 2nd round. So you're going back to back.
Man, I can't believe y'all made it this easy for me, boy. Woo! I gotta take Black Mamba. Give me Black Mamba right now. I need him. Kobe Jelly Bean Giant, 2nd best shooting guard all time next to Michael Jordan. What else can I say? RP Mamba, man. I gotta take him.
Okay. No, great pick right there.
Ball,
Yeah, Mamba mentality. great scorer, great defender as well. I think that's an underrated part of his game, was a great defender during his prime. So I'm not mad at that pick with Kobe. So now it's back on you again, Ty.
Let me take his running mate. Let me get Shaq Diesel.
Oh, okay.
I need Shaq Diesel.
With Shaq there. I like that pick. So we got Kobe and Shaq, my man, trying to make the 2001 Lakers all over again. So now it's on to Jason with his second round pick.
Well, I'm looking at the players that I got left over here, and yeah, there's definitely a guy that I just cannot pass. To me, he's the greatest player at his position of all time, and that's the big ass fundamental. Give me Tim Duncan. I'm straight. I got Kareem and Tim Duncan. Try getting through us, all right? Just try.
Hey, a lot of people say the greatest power forward of all time, Tim Duncan, 5-time NBA champion, 2-time MVP, somebody who is really given the credit for Pop becoming a great coach, right? Pop was on the verge of getting fired before Tim Duncan got there, and now look at Pop, considered one of the greatest coaches, if not the greatest coach of all time, and Tim Duncan's a big part of that. So that's a great pick right there. Now we're on to my man, Danny.
Dude, 3 generations he scored titles in, 99, the 2000s, and then the 2010s.
Very, very true right there. Now, so you definitely got a good big man unit right there.
Hells yeah. The big fellas.
I mean, I've already made Ashley upset. I made Jason upset. And so now I'm going to make Ty upset because since he took Shaq, I'm going to take the guy that gave him work in the finals. And that's Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah.
Oh,
great pick.
The one guy in the NBA that is when he retired, that was in the top 10 all time in steals and in blocks as well as rebounds. The guy, he was a goalie as a child, which gave him all that footwork. And no, if you want to question how great Hakeem was, just go back to the series against the Spurs in the playoffs where Robinson got the MVP and right in front of Hakeem, and Hakeem put him in the blender the entire series, or go back when Shaq was in Orlando when he did to him in the finals, but there was nobody more versatile at the center position because Jason already got Kareem, so I need somebody that can counteract him, so give me Hakeem.
Great pick. I am jealous right now. Hakeem Olajuwon is my favorite center of all time, so I'm definitely jealous at that pick. The Magic Hakeem pick and roll would be nasty. It would be really, really nasty, especially the fact that Hakeem could pop out and shoot as well. That's a really good start right there. So my man Chris, he took the most shocking pick of the first round with J Kidd. So now it's time for your second round pick, Chris.
So second round, what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna take the Admiral, David Robinson. You know, defense, offense, he get it done on both sides of the ball. Now, you know, there were some things with his defense. You know, he wasn't as strong underneath, which is why Hakeem gave him some work in the finals. But overall, solid. You know, rebounding, block shots, get you at least 20 points a game. So, yeah, I'm going with David Robinson.
Okay. J Kidd, David Robinson, very athletic squad so far. Like what you're doing there. So now it's time for me to make my second round pick. I got LeBron in the first round. So, I ain't gonna lie, the Hakeem pick threw me off, man. I thought for sure he's gonna slip to me. So I'm gonna go, since Hakeem is gone, Timmy D is gone. Man.
Y'all not playing for somebody. I'm not.
And MJ, she quitting already? Hell no.
What do you want?
Oh, hilarious right there. So, you know, I'm going to go ahead and get my point guard now. The only point guard in NBA history that was under, say, 6'3", 6'4", that was the best player on a championship team. Go ahead and give me Isaiah Thomas.
I knew it.
Good pick.
Second best point guard of all time, in my opinion. Leader of the Bad Boy Pistons. And people forget how good he was offensively, especially during those early years before they became the Bad Boys, when they were more run and gun, how great he was offensively. We all but we all saw the great game where he sprained his ankle. He's limping up and down the floor against the Lakers and scored all those points. He led his team to the finals 3 years in a row, 2 championships. And his team is the reason Michael Jordan became Michael Jordan. So I got to give credit in my pick to Isaiah Thomas, the OG Isaiah Thomas, not the small one. So now
Clarify it now. Clarify it.
had to clarify.
Nice. I thought he picked the small one.
So now we are back to the queen, Ashley, second round pick. Where you going?
Oh, damn sure ain't gonna be as easy as the first pick was. Everybody. You know what? I kind of want my team to have that killer mentality. You know, that killer. I'm going Kevin Garnett.
I was going between Zeke and Kevin Garnett. I thought I could get Zeke and get Kevin Garnett.
God, man.
And she took him from me. Oh man, I am hating that right now.
That was my next pick. I ain't gonna lie. That was my next pick.
17 for the career. We already know his mentality. He's a dog. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? You have fun getting past him. Like, yeah, man. I'm going Kevin Garnett. Yeah,
right.
my team the mean.
Which case you going? You going big ticket Kevin Garnett or you going Boston Kevin Garnett?
Say that one more time.
You going big ticket Kevin Garnett in Minnesota or you going KG in Boston though?
And don't nobody want no Boston KG. KG. He was washed. He was washed by then.
No, I feel like Boston KG. I'm going 50-50. I need some Winnie KG and I need some Celtics KG. That's what I need.
Pitbull was in Minnesota.
Nah, the Minnesota KG was definitely better offensively, but the defensive player of the year was the Boston KG, you know, that won that championship. But Ashley, you are back on the clock.
Yay. All right. I can't pass this guy up. Oh no, I am stuck because it's two guys. Oh God, I really can't pass these dudes up, but I got to. Pass one up. Damn. All right, I'm not letting nobody get Dwyane Wade. I'm going D Wade.
I know I should have took him, man.
I'm going D Wade. Y'all know that. Whoever know me, y'all know that's my favorite player of all time.
That's mine too.
In the NBA, that's my guy. I'm not letting nobody get D Wade, and I'm not about to tell y'all who he was up against on my list. You know what I'm saying? We already know how amazing he is. 3-time NBA champion. You know, Finals MVP in 2006. Handed the reins over to Braun and made Braun the man he is now. We can argue about that on a later date if y'all want to act.
That's facts. That's facts.
You know, just dope, man. Easily, you know, top guy as far as Miami sports is concerned, Dwyane Wade. So I gotta take my guy. I can't leave it hanging. Sorry, fellas.
Nah, it's a good pick.
It's Wade County.
Wade County.
Yeah, nah, great pick right there. Dwyane Wade, one of my favorites, one of the best defensive players from his position of all time as well in his prime. A lot of people forget about that as well. So good picks right there. So far for Ashley, she got MJ, KG, and D Wade on the squad.
Like she said, I ain't letting none of you get free.
That was gonna be my next pick too. Now I gotta go back to the drawing board.
Nah, she definitely took my pick though, because I was sitting there like I'm gonna get Isaiah Thomas and Kevin Garnett. We about to be tough out here. Had my whole speech ready in my head and everything. I didn't think she was gonna go KG.
Kevin Garnett, man, you just like nasty, mean with it, dog.
Yeah,
like,
dog.
Yeah.
We know Michael could be a nasty dog. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
That's true. That's very true. So since you went KG and D Wade, I got LeBron and Isaiah Thomas so far, right? Two people who can navigate their way to the goal, but also can shoot on the outside. But I want them to have space, right? And I also want them to have a partner who can spread the floor, but also get points in the post if needed. Somebody who beat LeBron in the finals. I'm going Dirk Nowitzki for my third pick, man. We all know the accolades, MVP. He's, you know, top 20 all-time scoring, great three-point shooter, great mid-range shooter, somebody who could score on three levels in his prime. We forget how, like his later years, he couldn't move at all. So we forget how good he was in his prime and how mobile he was, because those last few years he just was standing there shooting. But in his prime, he could move. He wasn't bad defensively. Like he wasn't good. He wasn't KG, but he wasn't bad on defense. I think Dirk's gonna be a perfect mixture with these two. And if anybody can toughen them up, it'll be Isaiah Thomas. So I think I got a good little pick there with Dirk as my third pick. So now we back to my man, Mr. Drop Balls podcast, Chris. Who you got for your third round pick?
All right, so for my third round pick, since you took Wade, you took Dirk, I'm gonna go with Clyde the Glide.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Pick.
So and I don't think he needs any introduction, any reasoning. We already know what he can do. So yeah, I'm going with Clyde the Glide.
He's an underrated player. And
That's a very underrated pick. Yeah. That's
Yeah, his passing is mad underrated throughout his career. It's surprising when you look at like his basketball reference page and you see like 6, 7, 8 assists a game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, I didn't know Clyde was out here passing the ball like that. So
and
yeah,
he's 6'7" at shooting guard. So
yeah. Now the thing is, he's gonna go right. He's gonna put his head down and go right. Ain't no left hand coming, but but he's still gonna get there though. He's gonna get to his spot and do what he's
gonna
gotta
get to
do.
his spot and he's
I
gonna
got
get
somebody gonna
buckets.
put a stop to all that.
So now we back on my man Danny. I ain't gonna lie, I'm jealous of Danny's team right now. Magic and Hakeem. That's a hell of a start right there. Who you going with for your third pick?
Ashley mentioned word killers, and then we talk about guys who spread the floor. So since I got the Hakeem and Magic pick and roll, I'm gonna need somebody in the corner. And there's nobody better in the history of the game than Larry Bird.
Great call.
There's a reason why the man is called Larry Legend. Like, you go back in any time in the 80s, you're talking about a guy that's going to kill you down the stretch of games, and did it. Another ball handler, a guy who can knock down threes. He can rebound, and think about the chemistry with him and Magic together anyway. I already had that. Like I said, Elijah was blocking shots. So if I'm willing to give up points with Elijah back there, I'd rather have Larry back there just knocking down threes. And he was getting buckets in a league where three-pointers didn't exist like that.
Yeah.
So give me Larry Bird.
Now, Larry Bird, also an underrated rebounder. Somebody get you over 10 rebounds a game from the small forward position. Great pick right there. I'm not gonna lie, man. Danny got me nervous. I'm gonna be honest. Danny got me a little nervous there. So now we are on Jason for your third pick.
Yeah, so I got my front court set. I got Kareem. I got Tim Duncan, pretty much two of the best players that ever played at that position. And I'm going to add one more. I need somebody to dribble up the ball, right? Somebody's got to take it up there and feed it to these boys. He can feed it. He can score it. He can rebound it. Dude, guy scored 26 points a year. He had 7 rebounds, 9 assists a game. It's the Big O, bro. All right, Big O. Triple-double city coming into town, taking it wherever the freak he wants because he can do everything on the court. So I got my guy bringing the ball up and my 2 big men waiting there for him.
Okay. My man has a true old school team, right?
Oh,
You
yeah,
got 2.
I'm not going to knock your ass out.
I love it. I love it. So now we on my man Ty with your third round pick, and you're going back to back, sir.
Man, y'all took all the good point guards, man. Y'all, come on, yeah.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, I don't need no point guard. I'm gonna take 7-foot Durantula.
Ooh.
So I got Shaq, Durantula, Kobe. And if you thought you was gonna get this next person, go ahead and give me CP3 as well. A point guard. I got a point guard. I got a tough little dog that's gonna nip at you.
I wanted KD in the worst way. I ain't gonna lie.
I wanted CP.
Man,
I wanted CP.
I had to get Durantula, man.
I was hoping I get CP3 in the next round, but damn, good pick.
Yeah.
Me too.
Man, that's a good one. So for Ty's team so far, you got Kobe, Shaq, KD, and CP3. Looking like a pretty good squad so far. Now we are back on my man Jason.
All right, so I need my shooting guard and I need my small forward. You know what? Like Ashley said, she ain't gonna let certain people pass by. I ain't gonna let this one pass by. Bring on the Doc, Dr. Jason, the mother. House, baby. Small forward. All right.
Okay. Like I said, man, you got a true old school squad, man. Like I feel like there's a barbecue playing in the background with Al Green playing when you picking your squad because you got a true old school team right now, man. So I love what you're doing there.
Hey, pioneers, baby. The pioneers.
All right, so we back on my man Danny.
All right, so with Bird, Magic, Olajuwon, man, it's hard, but if you're going to go shooting guards, since Wade's off the board, I got to go with James Harden. I got a team full of playmakers everywhere. And so if anybody can give Magic a spell at the playmaking position, is James Harden. You know, yeah, his defense might not be there, but if I need somebody to give me 30 points and 10 rebounds and 10 assists on top of Magic and Larry, give me James Harden.
Good pick right there, James
how
Harden.
Larry Bird and Magic Johnson are going to play in the same team. That's what I'm trying to figure out. They hate each other in college, man. They'd be like, no, wait, I got to get a change over here. One of them's going to have to leave.
Hey, listen, at the end of their careers, they always gave each other respect.
That's true. Absolutely 100%. Just like Smooch and Magic Johnson and Isaiah Thomas on the court.
Exactly.
No, very true. I like that pick right there, James Harden, giving some modern feel to your old school team. I like it. So now we are back on Chris. My man Chris so far has Jason Kidd, David Robinson, and Clyde the Glide Drexler. Where are you going with your fourth pick?
So with my fourth pick, you know, I need a dog. Need somebody that's going to get down there in the trenches and do some work. So with this pick, I'm going to have to take Dennis Rodman.
Oh.
The worm.
Okay.
You know, he going to get you those boards. He gonna eat the boards alive. And then, you know, especially offensively, defensively, whatever, lock down on defense, he can guard every position. So give me Dennis Rodman.
Okay. Like that pick right there, Dennis Rodman, somebody who can defend multiple positions, all rebounds, he getting them. He getting you all the girls in Vegas, so your team gonna have fun. So Dennis Rodman's a good pick.
No, we're
right
gonna
there.
have to keep a close eye on him because he's gonna want to take his hiatus and everything. But you know, we good.
All right, so now we are back to me for my fourth pick. So far, I got LeBron, Isaiah Thomas, the OG, Isaiah Thomas, and Dirk Nowitzki. For my fourth pick, I'm gonna go shooting guard, and this guy, man, the potential is off the charts. Two-time scoring champion. In the All-Star game, threw it off the backboard, came in, dunked it like it was nothing. Give me Tracy McGrady. He add to the squad. He's nasty. So come on, those Orlando days, giving you 32 points a game like it was nothing. Kobe even said one of the few people he knew he couldn't guard. Like he's like, Tracy McGrady gave me so many issues because he was so big. He was like a true like 6'8", 6'9" at position, can do it all. So Tracy McGrady is my fourth overall pick. So now we're up to Ashley here. You got back-to-back picks.
All right. Need to get my point guard situated here. Oh God, no one knows. Oh, I'm gonna be mad leaving him on right now. I'm gonna be mad, but I don't really want.
I say you got back-to-back picks.
But I don't know if I want to go back-to-back same position.
Yeah.
Because I need to take care of my big man for real. I need to take care of my center. All right, so I'm gonna go point guard. I'm gonna go Steve Nash.
Okay. Steve Nash, two-time MVP.
Go Steve Nash.
Okay.
I'm not gonna regret that. Steve Nash is a great pick.
Nah, it's a good pick. Good pick right there. Steve Nash, like I said, two-time MVP.
He's a good pick on offense.
He is a great pick.
See, that's a little shade right there thrown in there.
I'm down to that other end of the court, boy.
Here's the deal. Going up against the team John Naaman, had I put who I wanted to put just now, who probably would end up being my pick. I'm trying to keep defense in mind here. I don't want my point guard to get shredded. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to keep that in mind. I'm going Wilt.
Ooh.
Well,
I knew that was coming.
Going Wilt. That's my big man.
Hey, Wilt's still on the board.
Yeah, that's what I think. I was like, damn, I'm writing down everybody's pick too, and I went and got picked. I'm like, oh, Will's still on the board. I'm going Wilt. Okay,
I was
so
shocked y'all left KD on that joint.
Man, I'm so mad about that KD pick. I'm mad about that 63 pick too.
Nah, that's Wilt's a good pick right there.
Yeah,
And
wait, did anybody pick 63?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ty
I
got
picked
CP3.
I got him.
I missed that. Okay, yes. All right.
So since you made your 2 picks, I'm back on the clock. So I could go with my starting center here, or I could try to get my 6th man off the bench here. Because like I say, you don't have to pick your players in order. You can go ahead and verse it around and do what you want to do. So for me, I'm gonna go ahead and get my 6th man right now. And he's gonna be perfect to come in, score. He ain't gotta worry about doing nothing else, just getting buckets. He could come in with his do-rag on. His mama could do his braids in the back. Give me Allen Iverson.
Hey. You know what? I was just wondering. I'm like, damn, ain't nobody pick Allison. I was like, oh, yeah.
Nah,
I wasn't taking him, so y'all could have had him.
Like I said, he's not gonna be one of my stars. He's gonna be my 6th man, come in, get buckets. Perfect role for Allen Iverson on this squad. So now we are back on Chris for your 5th pick.
Yeah, so for my 5th pick, I'm doing my 6th man as well right now. So I bring all my guns to work. Gil Arenas. Bring my boy over here.
Wow, Agent Zero, no chill Gil. With
Play up all your multiple ways. I got you.
you got Dennis Rodman and Agent
You got
Zero.
the dirty squad, yo.
We got problems over here, but it's all
wasn't
good.
shooting with me in the gym was a squad. Doesn't shoot with me when I was in the gym, Lord.
Just make sure you pay my team they bets, man. When they make their bets, make sure you pay up.
Make their bets. J Kid, you got to make sure Tony Braxton don't come around. Like you got, like my man got a squad there. So now we're on to Danny, who's your 5th pick.
I can't believe he's still on the board. So give me Steph Curry.
Yeah.
I mean,
Man.
6th man starter. I don't care what it is. I mean, Larry Bird and Steph Curry shooting threes all day with James Harden.
Hey, Danny, I was scared of risking the defense, man. That's why I
Let's go and play them passing lanes, though.
When you consider who we're picking, and I'm assuming we talking old school rules here. Steph ain't pulling up from no logo with these players.
Listen,
Hey,
I got enough.
Boys, this ISO City.
Listen,
Hey, he's just gonna pull up at half court if he can't. I mean, he's just gonna pull up behind half court. If he can't get past, he's gonna pull it up.
You better make it, but them folks are naming you better make it.
I don't know if that guy robbing. They sending him to the hospital, bro.
Listen, Steph ain't going for floaters. We ain't asking him to shoot floaters. We asking him to launch from behind the arc.
We shooting threes from the hospital.
One arm, baby, one arm.
Oh man. So now we are on my man Jason. So far he has Kareem, Tim Duncan, the Big O, and Dr. J. Like I said, representing the old school. Who you going with your 5th pick?
The 5th pick, look, man, I got everything I need except for just one little thing. When everybody's running in on the paint over there, kick it out to Reggie Miller and let him pop threes all day. He did it with those bigger dudes, all right? So that's my 3-point shooter right there from anywhere beyond the arc. That's who I need to fill out my full roster. And my bench is going to kick y'all ass, too. So that's
Reggie Miller, I like that pick. Somebody who could spread the floor for all your inside scoring there, and somebody who's clutch. We all know about Miller time.
right.
He still is 2nd all time now in 3-point field goals made, and after all these years. So Reggie Miller is definitely respected there. So now we're on to my man Ty, who has back-to-back picks.
Let me see. I got Kobe, I got Shaq, I got KD, I got CP3. I need somebody that could play the 4, but I need him to be able to guard everybody. Give me AD.
Oh, okay. Anthony Davis.
He could stretch it out. You know what I'm saying? I got Big Shaq down in the paint. I don't need him in the paint, but he can stretch it out and he can guard 1 through 5.
Nah, that's a great pick right there. Only thing with Anthony Davis is he going to the locker room sometime during the game.
Hey, it's all right because we're gonna have them hitters.
All right, so now it's time for you to make your 6th round pick.
And when you said braids, I thought you almost took my guy, man. Give me board, man, get paid.
Oh, okay. Kawhi Leonard.
Oh my God.
That's my favorite player in the league right now. So
We playing
right now.
Hey, look, we playing D over here. Kawhi, AD, Kobe, CP3.
Oh man.
Nobody's scoring.
It ain't even registered for right there. You talking about board man campaign. I'm like, Oh man. Dang.
Oh man, that's it. Now you got a squad right now. I can't lie. So now we're on to my man Jason with your 6th pick.
Jason low key over there, man, with the squad. Oh my
God.
Yeah, you know what? Talk about defense a lot, right? I mean, I got my defensive guys, but Big O, he does his thing mostly offensively. Not that he's a bad defensive guy, but when your nickname is the Glove, you're going to come in and you're going to guard the greatest players. So I need that defensive, younger, smaller guy out there, to play D against whoever it may be. With MJ coming up, giving him a hard time, even though MJ didn't admit it in the finals, like Gary Payton was busting him up. Yeah, if you could do that to Michael Jordan, yeah, you're on my team, bro. So I'll take you.
Nah, that's a great point guard to come off your bench behind Big O. Gary Payton right there. We all know one of the greatest defensive guards of all time. One of the few guards to win Defensive Player of the Year, which he did in '96. So right. Gary Payton, great pick right there. So now we're on to my man Danny with his number 6 pick.
I mean, y'all question the James Harden defensive pick, and Larry Bird's not good defensively. So my power forward is going to have to play defense. Oh, and by the way, he is the reigning MVP and Defensive Player of the Year at the same time. The guy with 7,000 letters and syllables in his name, Jimmy. I mean, listen, if anybody can do it all, Giannis can do that. He can be my defensive guy that can let Larry Bird and Steph Curry and Harden play passing lane. So give me Giannis. I ain't worried about the free throws. I'm good on that.
Okay. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 2-time MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, shooting a brick right now as we speak, probably.
I guarantee you he's dunking on you in the process, though.
Hey, me personally, he's dunking on me, but not my team, though. My team is going to be ready for him. So now we are on to Chris with his 6th pick.
All right, man. So I like defense. So I gotta get my next center. I'm gonna get Ben Wallace.
Ooh,
on the boards with Rodman and Wallace and Robinson. So we gonna get those boards offensively.
Ben Wallace.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
And we're gonna be tough down there in the paint. Y'all come down in that paint. Hey, Giannis. Yeah, we'll see you, Giannis. We're gonna see you, Giannis.
So Chris's squad right now, man. I don't know if y'all gonna win the game, but the fight. Y'all got that.
hey, look, all we gotta do is play defense. We can go out there and score 60. We hold the team to 59, we good.
That's true. So that's a good pick right there. All right, so now it's time for me to get my center. And a lot of people forget how good this guy was before the injury.
Kill you, Damien.
This guy, he gets you 25 a game, 10 rebounds, super soft touch, was 7'5", can block shots. Give me Yao Ming as center.
You talk about my guy going to the locker room. Your guy gonna be right there. I'm just saying.
Hey, Yao before the foot injuries was good. AD going to the locker room every game. Like he's not injury prone. AD is boo prone.
Nah, the issue is people can't guard him, so they just keep fouling him.
That's true. AD is unguardable.
Slapping him across. I never seen somebody get slapped across the face so much.
No, that's true. AD does get fouled. I'm a Pelicans fan, so I definitely seen it a lot when he was with us. He's unguardable. Like I said, it's just, saying I got to poke holes in your team some type of way. That's what I'm trying to do. So I went with Yao Ming as my center right there. So now we are on to Ashley, who looks a little stressed.
Hey, man, I was hoping you ain't catch me like that. All right, man. I guess I'm kind of surprised this guy's still out there, kind of not. Ain't got a ring, but almost a winningest guy as far as the All-Star or the not the Dream Team, but the Olympics team. Melo, I'm going Melo, man. I'm putting Melo on the squad. I gotta go Carmelo, man. Carmelo, took him a little while to kind of transition to kind of get his game a little better, but Melo is Melo can be a walking bucket, you know what I'm saying? So damn, I feel like my team ain't even got no defense. I feel like my team is like the Sour Patch Kids. First they sour, and now they kind of get sweet. I don't know what's happening here. All right, so my next pick, right?
Yeah.
I gotta go another point guard. Oh my God. All right, man. I'm going Kyrie.
Oh,
All
okay.
right.
I'm
Ain't
Kyrie
nothing wrong
with the
with that.
point guard. Yeah, I'm going with Kyrie as the point guard. Don't none of my folks play no. Oh Lord, don't.
But I was just about to say you went from little defense to
I
no
went from
defense.
dog. I don't know what happened,
Look.
man. Y'all took everybody, man. Y'all took
Hey, look,
everybody.
Damien, you ain't even got to do no screening roll. We just cook whoever you got. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, look, Kyrie, but he got them handles though. Kyrie getting
Yeah,
Kyrie,
nah,
you know,
He'll
Kyrie-
break you down. He gonna
Yeah,
break you
he'll
down.
definitely break you down. He'll get you back. He gonna give up
Yeah.
30,
Yeah.
but he gonna get you back though.
you know, Kyrie can be a dog at the end of some stuff. So yeah, all right, yeah. So Melo and Kyrie. I feel like I got some shooters on my squad though. They might can't play no defense. They shoot the lights out. You know what I'm saying? So
Nah, that's true. That's true.
MJ will make him play defense, otherwise he'll kill him in practice.
yeah,
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. You do got two people at MJ and KG who can motivate the rest of them to play some
Yeah.
defense. So that's
Right.
true.
I agree.
So now it's time
Sock
for
'em if they don't
me.
play defense.
It's time for me to make my pick for the now 7th round. Going through this pretty quickly here. So I got my 2 shooting guards already. Now I need to get my backup. I'm gonna go. Let's go backup shooting guard. Take my favorite player of all time, the player who I wanted to be growing up. I remember going in the backyard, jumping off of chairs, trying to do his dunks from the 2000 dunk contest. Give me Vince Carter, half man, half amazing.
Half man, half amazing. Oh, Vince.
Yes. And people sleep on his all-around game. My man was an excellent three-point shooter, even in his prime when he could dunk. People really sleep on that. And it's got you, that was 10 straight years of 20 points per game, at least. You know, so Vince Carter is a great person to have coming off your bench right there. So now we're on to Chris with your 7th pick.
Yep. And so I'm gonna round out my starting 5 because we ain't finished that yet. But I'm surprised he's still on the board. But I gotta take Scottie Pippen. He's a Swiss Army knife. You know, he's what people want to make in 2K, a player that can just do everything, that can shoot, that can play defense, dribble the ball, assist, all of that. So, you know, Jason Kidd can take some plays off and let Scottie run up the court with the ball, and we're going to get it done. And, defense, man, lockdown. Starting 5, locking everybody up.
Okay. So, yeah, now to recap your team so far, you got J. Kidd, David Robinson, Clyde, the right-hand Drexler, Dennis Rodman. You got Agent Zero, No Chill Gilbert Arenas, Ben Wallace, and Scottie Pippen. I like that Scottie Pippen pick right there. So, Danny, it's on you for your 7th pick.
Well, you know, I went with shooting with my backup, my 6th man. So I'm gonna continue shooting with my other team because shooting is where it's at. So give me the man who was in He Got Game himself.
Ooh.
Give me Jesus Shuttlesworth. Give me Ray Allen.
Okay.
Seattle Ray Allen was a monster. Like that was on some different stuff. He was dunking on you. He was hitting threes, and I need more scoring. So let me get Jesus.
Okay. Nah, I like that pick right there. I like Ray Allen a lot. That's a really good pick to have some coming off your bench right there. So now it's time for Jason for your 7th pick.
Damien, correct me if I'm wrong, but did anybody pick Bill Russell yet?
Nope, nobody picked Bill Russell.
Oh, someone did now. Bill Russell.
Nah, Bill Russell.
He won 11 freaking championships, man. Come on, what the hell is that? Defense? He talking defense? I mean, he made Will Chamberlain look like a little baby. All right.
Nah, Bill Russell, great pick right there. Get you 18 points a game. He wasn't the best scorer, but during that time, he definitely was a lockdown defender. Great rebounder. Like the rebounding stats from back then are crazy though. When you look up their rebounding stats, it's like, come on, bro. He was averaging 20 rebounds a game, bro. Dang.
Hey, they're the biggest players on the court at any given time.
Man, 15 points, 22 rebounds a game, and he had like 4 assists a game. But I'll take him on my team any day.
The only worry I have about Bill Russell and Wilt, are they gonna go into shock when they see people taller than them? Because when they played, wasn't nobody taller than them playing, right? Like when Will scored 100, he was dunking on people that was 6'4". So that's why I gotta ask about Will. Is he gonna go into shock when he see people taller than him? All right, so now it's my man Ty with back-to-back picks here.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm trying to I'm trying to fill out my bench, man, and my starters, they strappy, so we ain't worried about that. And I got Kawhi coming off the bench. So for me, I need some scoring.
Wait a minute. When we done, can we go? Because I'm not the people that I picked at that position aren't necessarily my starters.
Yeah, you could. We at the end, we're gonna go through. You gonna name your starters.
I was about to say, don't get it twisted. Yeah,
I'm just saying for me. I'm just saying for me. But man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I like big guards, man.
Okay.
And I got and a lot of people, man. Give me Penny. I need Penny.
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm mad. That's a great pick.
Great one.
I need Penny. I almost went somebody else, but I need Penny.
Penny Hardaway, first team All NBA in 1995. He was one of the leaders on the only team to beat the Bulls during the 90s in the playoff series, 95 Orlando Magic with him and Shaq getting to the finals that year. Penny Hardaway, man, during pre-knee injury, Penny Hardaway was on trajectory to be one of the best of all time. So I love that pick right there.
And I keep hearing shooting, but this person's name ain't came up. Give me Klay Thompson.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That was my next pick.
Somebody that's gonna strap up. He gonna sit in the corner.
Game 6, Klay.
Wherever you want him, man. He gonna shoot that thing.
He gonna shoot it, and he plays D.
Yeah, and he plays strap.
Game 6, Klay. Third quarter, Klay.
Klay Thompson. Hopefully he comes back from these injuries, the same guy. But pre-injury, man, Klay Thompson lock you up on D, shoot the three, could score 60 on 11 dribbles. Klay Thompson's crazy, man. So that's two really good picks right there.
We definitely having a different conversation about the Warriors if Klay is playing this year.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, most
definitely.
If they would have took LaMelo Ball, we'd be having a different conversation, but I ain't gonna go there.
Ooh. Okay, he gotta get invited to a new show to have that conversation.
Ain't nobody taking no LaMelo Ball. Stop it.
I'm just saying, bro. I would have took. I mean, I like Wiseman, I do, but I'd rather have LaMelo. This is my opinion, though.
LaMelo's probably gonna be rookie of the year, so that's a good. My man personally knows LaMelo. He gets him to talk the most out of anybody. My man Danny there gets him to say not just 4-word answers, but maybe 5.
The goal is to get a 90-second response before the season's over with. That's the
goal. All right, my man Jason is back on you.
All right. I mean, I feel bad. I feel like I'm destroying you guys. Karl Malone.
Okay.
I got the first leading scorer of all time. Now I got the second. Karl Malone.
I was going, Carl.
I'm sorry, Ashley, but you got Michael Jordan, so you need your answer.
Karl Malone, second, like you said, leading scorer of all time. He's now second all time in turnovers. LeBron did take that mantle from him as being an all-time leader in turnovers as well. Karl Malone, my thing is with Karl Malone, clutch time, you don't want Karl in the game. That's my thing with Karl Malone. But you do have him on the bench, so he's coming in. He's going to, spare Timmy D for a little bit. So you definitely got a great bench power forward there in Karl Malone. So that's a good one. We back on you, Danny.
I don't know if he's been picked, but is Charles Barkley still available?
Yeah, no, he ain't available.
That was my
team. Thank you, Ashley. Listen, y'all talking about my toughness, and if somebody's gonna come to the lane, yeah, stop Barkley on that one.
I want to
stop his belly first.
He'll tell you to play glass window too.
No, it's killing me.
Now that's a great pick. I was definitely set to pick Charles Barkley right there, but that's a good pick. Chris,
the only one to ever start a fight with Shaq and lived to tell about it.
All right, so my next pick, is going to be another person coming off the bench that can get you a bucket. I'm going to go with Manu Ginobili with my pick.
Nice.
You lead the draft so far, and just you make the pick and be like, okay, I see you. So that's a good pick right there, Manu, especially coming off the bench. That's what he did his whole career.
Yep.
He was good enough to be a starter the whole time, but he thrived in that 6-man role, shooting guard.
And young
right
Manu would dunk on you.
He would
dunk on you.
I still remember that dunk on Chris Bosh in the playoffs. He had some nasty ones. So yeah, Manu's definitely good right there. So now we are back on me. And my 2 players I was going to take have been taken. I was going to take Penny. Penny's one of my favorite point guards of all time. He was taken. Charles Barkley was taken for my backup power forward. So now I'm thinking about it a little bit. And for the small forward position, I feel like this player hasn't been talked about enough. He was on a trajectory to be one of the all-time greats. Was once claimed to be the next Michael Jordan pre-ankle injury.
Ooh,
Give me Grant Hill.
Good
Grant.
pick.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Grant Hill.
Yeah. Oh, Grant.
My man was a walking triple-double before that was even a term to be said, like walking triple-double. My man was doing that. Grant Hill, all-around game was crazy. Pull up in the mid-range, crossover dunk on you. You picked like one of his best highlights is on Scottie Pippen. Crossover, went straight to the Baja. So Grant Hill is my pick there for my backup small forward. Ashley, it's on you, back-to-back picks.
Man. I'm willing to give away. Hey, look, I'm willing to give away a trade. What y'all trying to do? What's up? I'm not giving away Dwyane or MJ. What's good? What's good with the move up in the draft? Do I can do, all right, now. All right. Dang, man, y'all are killing me. Oh man. You know what? You know what's crazy is we are really talking about how talented the league is now. And it is. It's a hugely talented league. Yeah. When y'all done threw out all these other people and it just now coming to the future to pick, it's hard. Is it just me like picking these like current players right now? Like, I can't explain it. Whatever. Damn. I
went old school.
Yeah, you took all the good old school folks, Jay. Okay. I cannot. This is so crazy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all is killing me. All right, bet. So, all right, I'm coming to the future with this one. We're gonna, they're shoving him down our throat. I'm gonna assume that he's going to be a top great at some point if he can stay healthy.
Wow, I know you're not about to do it.
Off the bench. Damn. And look, y'all not leaving me no choice. Now I gotta play nasty. If he can I do it? If he can stay healthy, if he can be good. All right, I'm going. Zion. I'm going. Zion.
Say it with your chest, Ashley.
I'm going Zion.
Ben Gaines alone. He be good.
Back in that page. I'm going. If he can stay, I'm going Zion.
But what about somebody you don't want to get in the way of? Damn, man, that guy's a truck.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
He's a truck. For me, somebody who watches a lot of Pelicans, probably too much Pelicans basketball, Zion is an absolute monster. And his shot is like, people don't know that he actually can shoot the ball. Like when it comes to opportunities, he can actually shoot the ball, but he's just so good getting to the rim that he doesn't do it.
He did a lot of shooting in Duke.
Yeah.
Now you saw him shooting really well in Duke. But like you said, he's such a good finisher at the rim. You know, if you're gonna give me that lane, baby, I'm taking it.
Definitely. And you can't do nothing with him. So strong. The fact that he's this strong at 20, what he's gonna be at 25.
They had to get that boy some special shoes. They had to make him special shoes.
Right.
He kept ripping through the Nikes.
And I heard he took a walk on the beach the other day. They thought they found Bigfoot.
I'm just saying he ripped through some Nikes that was made for a 6'1" point guard. I'm just saying.
No,
That's true. He needs his own special brand, which he got now with Jordan. So hopefully those Jordans work out.
He definitely should have been in some LeBrons or a bigger person's shoe. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So now it's back on you, Ashley.
Yes. This is just ridiculous. All right. I'm going center, y'all.
Oh, the Kimbe. Okay.
I'm going center, y'all.
Not in my house.
I'm going with Tumbo, baby. I'm going. All right. Yeah. All right. Woo. This is starting to get a little intense.
Yeah. These last few rounds get a little hard.
Yeah, man.
But you went to Kimbe for your center backup.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and take my backups. Okay, my fault. I don't want to mess you up. You're right. He might be a starter. So for my center, I'm gonna go with another center. Could be starting, could be backup. Right. I think this guy is underrated overall in his overall game. He was known for his defense, but also had a nice mid-range jumper, could go in the post and do work. Played well for both the Hornets and the Heat. He's most remembered for hitting the game winner against the Celtics in the first round of the playoffs with the Hornets. I'm talking Alonzo Mourning.
Oh, I was gonna go Zoe, man. I was gonna go Zoe.
Give me him.
Big Zoe.
Big Zoe.
One of the players that I just will dislike forever, only because I'm a New York fan and he's Miami Heat. So, you know, I remember that Pat Riley holding on to his ankle, man, back in '94. Like, stop.
Oh yeah, Van Gundy. Yeah, that was hilarious.
Van Gundy, right? Yeah.
That was one of the funniest fights in history to see him on the bottom of that pile. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, you know you're not gonna do nothing. Like 5'6", bro, and he got these two monsters fighting.
For Game 7, it was horrible. Horrible.
All right, so now we are on my man Chris with your now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is round 9. Ooh, ninth pick.
So for me, I need a little bit of shooting, need some more scoring. So I'm going with Peja Stojakovic.
Ooh,
Wow.
40% 3-point shooter.
This is an underrated. This team you was throwing out, Chris.
Yeah. Like I said, he definitely leads the league in. Okay. I see. So now that's a good pick. Peja in his heyday with the Kings get you 22 points a game. Pull up in the mid-range, 3, great passer. We all remember how great those Kings teams were when it came to passing the ball. He's a big part of that. And also won him a championship later on with Dallas and was a big part of my New Orleans back then Hornets, back when we made it to the second round with CP3 and David West and those guys, Tyson Chandler. He was a big part of that squad. So shout out to Peja Stojakovic, man. So now we're on to Danny.
Listen, I can't believe he's still on the board, but I'm just going with one number. Faux. Give me Moses Malone.
Ooh, that's a great pick. Great pick right there.
I mean, like, listen, this man was grabbing this. He played in the ABA and the NBA, but go back and look at all his tape throughout the years in Philadelphia. I mean, the man literally was just a rebounding machine. He scored. He was intimidating. And you got to think the relationship with him and Barkley as well, too. So you got to play that into effect. And he's the best center left on the board. So let me take Moses.
Great pick. That's a great pick, not going to lie. Jason, it's on you.
All right. I'm looking at 2 guys at shooting guard. One of them is greatest of all time already. I don't want to mention his name yet, but the other one, when you talk about coming off the bench energy, yo, man, Russell Westbrook will come off the bench. So much damn energy and will do anything, just like my man Big O. Little, like little mini me at Big O over there with his triple doubles and everything. So I want that energy off the bench. So I'll take Westbrook there.
Okay, Russell Westbrook, definitely going to bring you all the energy. Maybe good, maybe bad, but he's going to bring the energy. He's going to bring the energy either way.
He may shoot you into the game. He may shoot you right up out of the gym.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully get him on a good thing.
Exactly. But that's a good pick right there, especially this late in the draft. I like that pick. So now it's on you, Ty, for your last 2 picks.
Anybody playing spades besides me?
Yeah, I'm definitely a big-time spades player.
What's the biggest card?
So you're playing ace high as ace, but if you're going, black people, you're going the black people version. You're a big joker.
We ain't in prison. We ain't playing ace high. I'm just saying. So the biggest card is Joker. Let me get Joker. I'll take Joker, man. I need it. Y'all took all the bigs, man. And this gonna be the only person on my team that don't play defense.
That's a great pick. Great pick.
But I will say this, man. You mentioned role players in the beginning of the game, man. So I'm gonna put a role player on the end of my team.
Okay, who you got?
We might need a big shot, and I need a guy that can hit the most big shots. Give me Big Shot Bob.
Okay, Robert Horry.
Yeah.
Okay.
In his prime, he was a great defender too.
That's true. Houston Horry was a very good defender. Can go to the rim, dunk on you. So people forget about that part of his career. So Robert Horry, I like that for the last pick. That's a good last pick right there. So we on you, Jason, for last pick.
All right, I'm going to give you a hell of a last pick, but you got to take the time machine for it. The guy who scored 27 points a game, 13 and a half rebound game, and almost 5 assists, Elgin Baylor.
Ooh.
Houston already was a great defender. They go to the rim, Duncan, spear. 13 and a my pick. Damn it, Jason.
Oh, I'm sorry. I cut out for a minute. I didn't hear you.
Elgin Baylor, man, great pick right there.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Think about his career.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Old school, but
No.
It's like a feedback. Can y'all hear that?
Yeah, it's definitely a feedback of somebody.
Everybody go mute.
Yeah.
Real good.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, so I guess this is my last pick in the draft.
Oh, Baylor was your last pick, D? Danny?
Yeah, I think Danny froze on this.
You might have got a phone call.
Yeah. Can you put him on your end, Damien?
That would have been my pick. So since you took Elgin Baylor.
All right, you back, Danny?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I think he froze again.
He keep freezing.
All right, so until we get Danny.
Y'all hear me?
Y'all
hear me?
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Okay, Dan, we just lost Danny for a second, so hopefully he comes back in here. But until we get Danny back, let me just recap the squads real quick. So we got Ty, who went Kobe, Shaq, KD, CP3, AD, Kawhi, Penny Hardaway, Klay Thompson, Nikola Jokic, and Robert Horry. Jason went Kareem, Tim Duncan, Big O, Dr. J, Reggie Miller, Gary Payton, Bill Russell, Karl Malone, Russell Westbrook, and Elgin Baylor. Two very good squads there.
It's crazy.
Two really good squads right there. So my man Danny should be coming back in right now.
I know Danny was going to take Elgin.
Yeah, I was going to take Elgin Baylor till Jason took him from me. Sorry about that, y'all.
No, you good.
My computer got said that Jason took Elgin Baylor. So I guess since he took my guy, I still need a small forward in the roster. And I'm also needing to sell tickets at the same time. So who none better than the human highlight film himself?
Ooh.
Give me Dominique.
I was going to throw him in, my man.
Great.
Listen, Dominique will dunk on everybody's big in this room. So I'm taking Neek all day.
That's very true.
He ain't playing with defense, but he's dunking on you, though.
No, that's true. He's dunking on you, and his all-around offensive game was underrated. Somebody gets you 26 points a game for a very long period in his career was getting you 25 plus points per game. You can't do all that just dunking, right? You got to have some type of variety to your game to be able to do that. So shout out to Dominique Wilkins, the human highlight film right there. So now he's on to my man Chris. Like I said, he should his team should be called Team. Okay, we see you. Like that should be it.
All right, so with my last pick, I still need some more shooting, but I'm gonna go with a guy. He's versatile. He played power forward, played small forward. Used to play for the Sonics when they actually had a team.
Ooh.
So I'm going with Deadlift.
Ooh, Deadlift Strength.
Yeah, all right.
Another one of those. Okay.
38% 3-point per shoot, or 38% 3-point shooter. Get some more 3-point shooting out there on the court.
Now, that's a great pick right there, Chris. So now it's on to me for my last pick, and I need a backup point guard. And like point guards are getting scarce out here. I'm not gonna lie to you. But for my backup point guard, man, I need somebody who comes through always on time. Give me Dame time. Give me Damian Lillard for my last pick. My backup point guard. Right now, the most clutch player in the NBA. When it comes down to if you're playing against Portland, your team's going against Portland and Damian Lillard got the ball, you scared. Like you scared because he's gonna make some type of positive play happen. So that's why I got Damian Lillard for my last pick. So now it's time for the last pick of the draft. Ashley, who you going with?
I just felt like I had such a strong start, and y'all just at the end there, man. I need somebody who can. I need some defense, and I need some defense. And I love the defense that he played on LeBron in championship when he was named MVP. I was really feeling 76's deep. I'm going Iguodala.
Ooh, Andre Iguodala for the last pick. Okay,
Nice.
Iggy.
nice one right there.
That's a guy any team wants that guy on their team. Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm going
Nah.
Iggy. Y'all up in your face. Defense.
Yeah, some Jason took Dr. J.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. So, man,
That
great
was
draft.
Y'all, dang.
Told you I was gonna whip y'all butts.
So now it's time for us to go over the teams. And as I go over your team, you explain your starting lineup, who you got coming off the bench, and why your team is the best of the six. So we're gonna start with the ladies. I know Ashley's been a little stressed. I think we just add some gray hairs in her head a little bit throughout the process. But Ashley, who is in your starting lineup? Let me recap your picks.
Yeah.
You had Michael Jordan, Kevin Garnett, Dwyane Wade, Steve Nash, Wilt Chamberlain, Carmelo Anthony.
Hold up now, young.
Who's that?
What happened?
I don't know.
Danny.
So after Carmelo, you picked Kyrie Irving, Zion Williamson, Dikembe Mutombo, and Andre Iguodala. So who's in your starting lineup, and why is your team the best one out of the six?
So I'm gonna start Steve over Kyrie.
Okay.
My guard, I feel like he's gonna run the position better. Although Kyrie got some nasty handles. Can y'all hear me good?
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm going Nash as my starting point guard. I'm going MJ at the 2, over Wade, of course, but Wade is a great off the bench. Let me just say that. I'm gonna go. I need Iggy off the bench, so I'm gonna go Melo. And certainly going Kevin Garnett. And I
You have a tough time between Wilt and Dikembe?
I'm having a tough time against Wilton and I think I'm gonna go my make sure stuff ain't clogged up. You know what I'm saying? Paint ain't on. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm thinking on the fly here. I think I'm going Wilt.
That a girl. There you go.
Okay.
I'm going Wilt.
When you
and
look
I
at
feel like my team will beat y'all because I got MJ. Like that's all I need right there. Like that is my explanation. I got MJ. Y'all don't. And, he has anybody that played in the era he played in that's on any of y'all teams, he beat him up real bad. That's the main reason why for me. No, man, I feel like I got some shooters, and again, the people that's coming off the bench, I feel like my bench is dope. My bench is gonna be able to keep up the same energy. Kyrie going, defensively. I don't like Kyrie defensively, man, but I feel like Wade and Iggy and Zion and Mutombo, I feel like that they'll pick up the slack in that regard. So I feel like my bench is deep. I got some shooters. I got some killers on the squad. Yeah. And like I said, MJ will cook any one of y'all guys that y'all got already. So.
Nah, it's a really good explanation. You can't, argue against MJ. His resume speaks for itself. But defensively, though, MJ can't guard everybody. So that's what
I know, man. And Melo too. I kind of, can't Melo. Whatever. I think I kind of got shooter happy here instead of, you know what I'm saying. I didn't focus on defense enough, man. So yeah. I'm beating everybody.
It's still a very good squad though. Of course, I like the Zion pick. I love the faith you're putting in his future there with that pick. But that's a good roster right there. So for my team, all right. So I went LeBron, the OG, Isaiah Thomas, Zeke, Dirk, Tracy McGrady, Allen Iverson, Yao Ming, Vince Carter, Grant Hill, Alonzo Mourning, and Damian Lillard. So for my starting lineup, got to go Isaiah Thomas at point, leading the team. He's going to give us that bad boy mentality. So whenever we play Chris' team, we'll be ready. to go into the fight with y'all. So Isaiah Thomas, T-Mac at the 2, scoring all over the place. Can't stop him. If anybody can give prime MJ some issues, T-Mac in his prime could do it, I believe. At the 3, of course, LeBron. 4, I got Dirk out there spreading the floor, hitting everything. And at the 5, going Yao Ming, who could also spread the floor a little bit, can shoot the mid-range. So the paint isn't clogged at all. LeBron can go to work. Isaiah Thomas can go to work. T-Mac can go to work because everybody can spread the floor. And plus, you got good rebounders in LeBron, Yao Ming there. T-Mac is also underrated rebounder and passer. And off the bench, got AI, Allen Iverson. Coming off the bench, he's going to be sitting there, getting his hair braided, just waiting, getting his arm sleeve on, ready to go. Well, I say he's going to have to take his 2 chains off when he come in the game. And when he come in, he's going to be ready to go and get buckets. That's all you got to worry about. I got him along with Vince Carter. Duncan on your mama if she in the lane. Don't matter who's there. Duncan on everybody, right? So AI, Vince Carter, Grant Hill, Mr. Versatility, good defender, can pass, rebound, score. In his prime was getting you like 22, 8, and 8 at his best. Grant Hill was a monster, man. I just hate that we couldn't see him through his prime the way he was at the beginning of his career. Also got Alonzo Mourning as my backup center, somebody who can get you over 3 blocks a game. Wasn't the biggest guy. It was only like 6'9" at the center position, but was an excellent shot blocker. Also had an underrated offensive game. Like I said, good mid-range shot. Alonzo Mourning, a good backup center there. If my backup point guard, Damian Lillard, you get away from Isaiah Thomas, you think you're getting a break, and then it's Damian Lillard coming to the game. Just getting buckets, clutch time buckets there whenever you need it. So I think my team has a good amount of spacing, a good amount of defense to mix with offense, good amount of modern basketball with the pass. So I think my team is pretty well built and is the best of the 6, but I'm gonna let others come out here and explain themselves as well. So let's get to my man Chris's team. Like I said, team, okay, I see you. So you got Jason Kidd, David Robinson, Clyde Drexler, Dennis Rodman, Agent Zero, and No Chill Gill, Ben Wallace, Scottie Pippen, Manu Ginobili, Peja Stojakovic, and Detlef Schrempf. So who's in your starting lineup, and why is your team the best?
Let me just say this before he would say that. When they come out, the entrance is clearly Who Shot You by Biggie. That's his intro. When they come in, they coming in to Who Shot You every time.
Hey, no doubt. So
I say, Nuck if you buck.
all of that. We intimidating people off rip. So my starting 5, like I said, we intimidating everybody as soon as we come out. I got J Kidd as my point guard, Clyde the Glide as my shooting guard, Scotty as my small forward. He can defend anybody on the court at any given time. And then Rodman at power forward and David Robinson at center. And so with my bench, of course, we got Mano coming off the bench. We got Gilbert coming off the bench. Both of them walking buckets for sure. Manu will hit that Euro step on you in a heartbeat. Step back, hit a 3. You know, he do whatever you need him to do, to be honest, especially on the offensive end. And by the time my starters get done with you, you're going to be afraid to guard anybody at that point because we coming out throwing bows, everything. Then we got Peja and Detlef. And then Ben Wallace, you know, ain't nothing gonna fall off on the rebounds with Ben Wallace in the game. Scotty go out, or not Scotty, but Rodman go out, and then we got Ben Wallace out there grabbing boards as well. So that's how we doing things.
So like I said, it's a good team. They come in rough and tough with the Afro puffs. They definitely come in. They come in.
Who shot you? Separate the weed from the octa. Yeah.
The reason we better is, you know, that intimidation factor, that defense. You come in the paint, we're gonna knock you in the mouth. That's just gonna happen. And
now,
then, like I said,
are we getting today's refs?
No,
back then refs. You know what I'm saying?
We back then with it.
We need to have today's refs. Type of order.
Nah, everybody be fouled out by then.
True.
So yeah, that's what my team. But like I said, by the time we get to the bench, y'all gonna be afraid to guard them. Y'all ain't gonna, because when the starters come back in, if y'all was guarding the bench too tough, they just gonna keep on doing what they was doing.
Nah, that's a good squad. Like I said, intimidation is definitely a factor with your team. So like I said, they may not win the game, but they definitely win in the fight. And if we playing on the blacktop, they probably got the best squad. Like they ready for the blacktop at all times. So now let's get to my man Danny's squad. He got Magic, Hakeem the Dream, Larry Bird, James Harden, Steph Curry, Greek Freak, Ray Allen, the round mound of rebound, Charles Barkley, Moses Malone, and finish it off with Dominique Wilkins. Great draft right there, Danny. Who's in your starting lineup, and why is your team the best one out of the 6?
I mean, starting 5, you got to go Magic at the point guard. All right. Give me James Harden at the 2, with Larry Bird at the 3, Giannis at the 4, and you got to go Olajuwon at the 5. I mean, with my lineup, it's a combination of what's going on right now in the NBA with a lot of guys in the past. But the thing with the guys in the past is they're athletic enough to play with today's generation, because Dominique, as like he was then, he's be athletic now. With Curry and Ray Allen coming off the bench, I have enough modern day shooters, and probably the best 2 shooters in the history of the game on one side, with Larry Bird that gets a 3-point line to shoot from. I got the point guard of Magic Johnson. I have the pick and roll game with Olajuwon. My team is stacked everywhere, so I don't got much to say, but I see everybody else in second place.
Ooh.
And we're not scared of Chris's team, because Barkley will run through his entire team anyway.
Daddy did a great job with his draft. That is like I said, I was really jealous of the first 2 picks. To go Magic and Hakeem back to back to start your draft is a really good start. So I can't be mad at that one. So now we're on to my man Jay. Started off with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Tim Duncan, Oscar Robinson, Julius Erving, better known as Dr. J, Reggie Miller, Gary Payton, Bill Russell, Karl Malone, Russell Westbrook, and Elgin Baylor. So who's in your starting 5, and why is your team the best out of the 6?
Cheetah!
Well, let me just say straight up that both my point guards, my starter and the one that's coming off the bench, Big O and Westbrook, they're the only ones that ever average triple doubles in a single season. So let's get that straight up right away. So there we go. They're all around players. But again, Big O will start at number 1. My number 2 will be Reggie Miller, because he could just sit beyond the arc all day long while everybody collapses in, throw it out. Miller ain't going to miss no damn free wide open pointer. Come on now. So I got him at 3. Dr. J at 4, who, again, ABA, NBA, just all-around complete all-star. He was unbelievable, highlight reel himself. Then we got at the number 4, the big fundamental, Tim Duncan, best power forward ever, and Kareem, best center ever. And I love my bench. Elgin Baylor can easily start. Russell Westbrook, like I said, boom, coming right off the bench. Electricity, triple-double. He did it, 3 times already? Karl Malone, the second leading scorer in NBA history of all time. And that dude wasn't afraid of anybody. He was a mean mailman, bro. You do not want him delivering your mail, all right? Then you forget about a dude who won 11 championships, Bill Russell. And then defensively, if you want, to guard up top, Gary Payton, the glove, man. I got a full, well-rounded team. I don't see any way possible that any of your teams can beat mine, or even come close to it, maybe within 15. I'll lay out 15, 16 points in the game. No problem.
I'll let Westbrook shoot all day. How about that one?
Danny, I like your team. I really, really like your team, and I like a lot of your other team. Danny, you're the one that might scare me right now, but my team is a little bit tough.
Yeah, but Russell Westbrook will shoot you out of the game in the process, though. I appreciate it, though.
He'll come off the bench. He'll come off the bench. Maybe let him pass it a little bit to Bill Russell inside.
He better come off the bench, because his decision making.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's definitely an under talked about part of his game, is the fact that he's gonna get 10 assists, but he's gonna get 5 turnovers in the process. Like that's under.
He's gonna be right there for a floater opportunity to kick that joint right out to somebody else who probably ain't as good of a shooter as he is. Sometimes Russ, man, just be off a little bit.
Hey, Russ, let him miss 5, 6, 10 shots, whatever it is, because you know what? But like I said, with Kareem and Tim Duncan in the middle over there, and Karl Malone, Bill Russell, you got Saints scoring no damn points, man.
Nah, that's a good team right there, Jay. Can't lie about it. So now let's go to my man Ty, who he definitely came strong with it. Kobe, Shaq, Kevin Durant, Chris Paul, Anthony Davis, Kawhi Leonard, Penny Hardaway. Like that's the pick that I was the most jealous of, was the Penny Hardaway pick. Klay Thompson, Nikola Jokic, and Robert Horry for the last pick.
Hey, you know the crazy part about this is I pretty much got everybody I wanted except for like 1 or 2 people. I'm just saying. But my starting lineup, man. You know, I got Mr. I don't know, man. I don't know what to call this guy, man. You know, he from my home state, North Carolina, in the house. CP3, man. I love me some CP3. I know he ain't won much, but it's not because of him. Now, in some cases, it might be because of him. For the most part, I don't think it's because of him. And next, I got Kobe, man. I mean, what can I say about Mamba, man? You know, you got guys in the league now like Jason Tatum and a lot of other guys that Mamba mentality. That's where it came from. My third person, my starting lineup would be Kevin Durant. Like I said, man, you know, he could be on the ball, he could be off the ball. Then my power forward would be the Swiss Army knife, AD, and then my big man would be Shaq. And you know, for my team, man, I think we could play any style of ball you want to play. If I want to play switch everything, I could put AD at the 5, with KD at the 4, Kawhi at the 3, Kobe and CP3 a Penny. You get what I'm saying? If I want to play old school basketball, like some of y'all trying to get real rough and physical, then I could put Big Shaq in there. I could have Big Yoch playing with Shaq because you know Yoch could play on the perimeter as well. You know what I mean? You said what?
It was Anthony Davis.
Hey, okay, tough man. Talk about old school, man. Nah.
Them old school cats be fouled out in the. Them old school cats will be fouled out in the first quarter. I'm just saying.
See how AD do? He don't even want to post up for real. So
AD will make out the first quarter.
The way my team set up, he won't have to. We're gonna play 4 out, 1 in. We're gonna play it like the way they play it now. I mean, we could play it that way. We could play it however you want to play. We could play defense, lock everything up, switch everything. We could do that, force them. You know what I mean? So
until AD goes down and Penny goes down and Clay goes down and Kawhi goes down.
Hey, I'm just saying, y'all teams is real cute. Hey, y'all teams is real
if Chris's team is the team that says you.
But
I'm gonna start calling Ty's team the Humpty Dumpty team because they all bad.
But it's like having a bunch of cute women in the room when Holly Berry walk in. I'm just saying. Y'all teams is real cute.
And Ty's team got bad feet.
Hey, when she walk in,
AD gonna
piece walk in
the locker room for the rest of the game.
This man's gonna be starting Robert Horry by game 3.
I'd be perfectly fine with that big shot Bob and get it done, man.
We ain't talking about the last 10 minutes, last minute of the game. We're talking about the other 47.
Big shot and cook.
Oh man, I love it, man.
Any big names we leave off? You think like maybe I don't know, Sam Jones, Alex English. I'm looking at maybe
Alex English is a good one.
I don't think nobody got C-Webb.
No one took Jerry West, did they?
Nope.
Jerry West. Yeah, he didn't make it in there either.
Somebody took Stockton.
Nope, nobody took Stockton.
I was gonna take Stockton, man, but
I ain't gonna lie, man. I came real close to getting D Rose, man, because you said prime, so
yeah,
I was close to taking my
Rose,
boy
man.
Jimmy Butler because he a dog.
Oh yeah, Sideshow Bob.
Yeah.
You know, I know it's way back in the day.
They gotta be last year, Jim.
Wes Unseld is an amazing player, man. I mean, he's way back. He didn't get picked, but he's another great player.
Nah, that's a good one. I was surprised that no one took a chance on Joel Embiid the way he's playing this year. You know, like
because he can't stay healthy. I need what we're seeing now is prime Joel. I need to see him like this a few more years.
Yeah.
I can't risk the back. I can't risk the back.
Sure. And with my team, somebody gonna hit him in that back.
Chris that's somehow disrespectful.
That's my problem with AD also. Like they're great ball players, but Giannis is the one staying healthy right now. You know, so I kind of get that right there.
Yeah.
True. That's true.
I'm surprised Paul George didn't go either. I mean, I know
I was gonna pick PG.
Because PG is her dude. I was surprised she didn't pick PG.
First of all, look, I give one little MVP prediction, and y'all running with it.
I like PG though.
He
can't call himself playoff P. Like he can't.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I almost took Ben Simmons, man.
I was wondering if somebody was gonna take Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons.
When I took Penny, I almost took him, but I was like, man, that dude can't shoot, man.
And he
don't even want to try to shoot.
Yeah.
He don't even
And
want to try to
then-
shoot.
Like,
He
I ain't
can't-
gonna lie,
he can't-
I use the heck out of the sixes on 2K, man. Nobody
You can't
can't
stop
do
him.
nothing with because
Yeah.
he's unstoppable in the game. He just can't shoot, but
Yeah.
when he get to the hole, you can't do nothing with him.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
stop him. Now with Ben Simmons, though, the old school players, they just gonna literally leave him by himself. Like that's been over there.
Hey, some of them old school players you can leave by themselves too now.
Nah, there's definitely a few of them that you can leave, but they at least gonna try. Like if you just disrespect them, they're gonna at least try to shoot the ball. Ben, that's
Ben
one
just
thing
ain't
I
gonna
give to
shoot
Ben
it.
though. Ben don't care what you think about him. Like you're not gonna talk trash to him and make him shoot the ball. Like he gonna do what he do because he could be by himself. Everybody else spread around the floor. He gonna wait and be like, hey, come get the ball.
And you know, there's a whole lot of like pre-season or like, you know, warm-ups and workouts. We were seeing him, you know, after the season was over, we saw him working out, hitting 3-pointers, hitting mid-range. So I was like, oh, okay, we about to see what's happening. Here come the season.
Nope.
I'm like,
Hey, you
same
gotta
old Ben, man. Same
you gotta
old
take
Ben.
that. You gotta take that stuff with a grain of salt. I seen Tristan Thompson hitting threes and cooking in the offseason. You see what he
No,
does.
but I mean,
I'm just saying.
Ben Simmons working on a part of the game that we
Yeah,
said he needs to
that he need to
develop.
work
Like,
on.
you know,
I'm with
Tristan
you.
don't need to develop no 3-point. You know what I'm saying? Shot.
he-
You know, but
Hey, but that goes
Ben, I
to knowing
believe-
yourself. You got to know yourself. Like we
Yeah.
said about Russell Westbrook, decision making ain't always there.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons know he can't shoot threes, so he just don't attempt.
Yeah, but
He
people
do
at
what he
least
can
come
do.
out there if you pulling them. I might not make none, but I'm pulling it though.
Yeah, you're gonna have to respect me. Like you can't just say I'm self-checked. Like you can't just
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
self-checked.
Hey, that's-
Like,
But you
That's the
also,
most-
in that same breath, you also have to have shown people that they have to respect you. You can't, like you said, people gonna just leave him up. Yeah, him and nah, he good.
Giannis done made a couple.
He'll pull up
Giannis
from
done made a
three
couple
before. He ain't
threes.
make 'em.
Nobody still respects him.
Yeah,
yeah, because when it come down to it,
though.
though, you know Giannis when it come down to it, he's gonna miss that three when it come down
Nobody
to it.
picked Luka. Dang, I should have picked. Oh man.
Nobody picked Luka. Nope.
Yeah.
Lucas, that's a good one too.
But I will say this though, man.
I
People
wasn't picking
be
Luka over no other.
people dog Giannis out for his 3-point shoot percentage, but heck, him and Luka shoot about the same percentage now.
Yeah.
Luka
Very
definitely,
similar.
yeah, Luka definitely
just shoot a whole lot
he-
more.
Yeah, he benefits from his reputation on 3-point shooting more than his actual percentage. Like he's gotten better over the last few weeks, but definitely to start the season, he was at like 29%. And it was
Yeah.
like people was like act like it didn't happen. I was like, we don't see this dude shooting 29% from three right now.
Yeah, but I will say this though.
What is he shooting since though?
he's been killing since like I said that. Yeah, he's been killing his last few
Danny,
weeks.
he only shot like 30% last year.
Yeah, no, it was like
But to
30,
be fair,
32%.
I mean, his game is more than just, you know, three.
I mean, it is,
Yeah.
it is, but
so much
definitely.
more. That's what makes
Yeah.
Luka so bomb.
I
'cause
will
he-
say this.
It's like James Harden. It's like James Harden. I mean, he's going to take a bunch of them. He's going to make his share, but you don't. I'm not saying Luka's a 3-point shooter. He's just you have to respect it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For sure.
And y'all gonna stop talking about Giannis like that. All right. All right.
No, I just think
Hey, look.
Giannis need to be more of a traditional big.
And your big needs to stay healthy. So let's not go. Let's not go that far.
Hey, hold on,
Right.
who your
Wait,
team?
who's big? Who you big?
Who
My
mine?
team is the Lakers.
Yeah.
My team is the Lakers. I don't know who his team is. I think he like Hawks.
AD.
Yeah.
I mean, my real life team is the Hornets. So as far as this team goes, my bigs are Moses Malone and Olajuwon. So I'm good. And Barkley.
No, we talking about your real life team. Your real life
Oh,
team
Hornets.
is Bismack Biyombo, Cody Zeller, and
You see, I'm a lifelong Hornets fan. So like I understand the pain.
lifelong Lakers fan.
There's no such thing. Living in North Carolina, there's no such thing as being a lifelong Lakers fan living in North Carolina. That doesn't exist.
Why it's not? Hey, Danny, look at all the teams I like. I like the 49ers, the Lakers,
Yeah.
the Dodgers. I mean, I don't like no teams from here except for the Tar Heels.
It sounds like you're a bandwagon fan.
No, I'm not no bandwagon fan.
Like, have you been to California?
No, I've never been to California.
There you go.
But I will say this. Growing up, there was no football team in North Carolina. There was no Carolina Panthers.
And that's why I'm a Falcons fan. That's why I'm a Falcons fan. Continue.
Therefore, what I always see on TV was the Cowboys. I hated them always, obviously.
Whoa.
But, the 49ers, and I fell in love with Jerry Rice, and I've always been a fan since.
I will give you that, but the Hornets came in '88. So what's your excuse?
What's my excuse? Because I didn't like them. Why I need an excuse? Because I didn't like them?
But that's
Lakers fan.
Hey, as long as he can ride through the ups and
Yeah,
downs,
they had a
that's all that
5'3"
matters.
dude playing point guard. I'm just saying, man.
you can't disrespect Muggsy like that, man.
Muggsy, but
Yeah, Muggsy was nice with it, bro.
my
Like,
son is taller than Muggsy.
oh man. So I definitely enjoy doing this with y'all. Let's get everybody to shout out where they are at on social media and their shows one more time. Let's start with the Queen, Ashley. Where can people find you on social media, and what is the name of your show one more time?
Yes, so you can find me on Twitter, Ashley Baker _21, my sports show about nothing but sports on Anchor, Apple, Spotify, Google. I enjoyed y'all today, man. Y'all are dope. I don't know what I was expecting with this draft, but damn sure wasn't expecting that. Y'all definitely, oh man, I could just sit here and listen to y'all talk. I love soaking up like knowledge and just especially like old school kind of knowledge, man. So Jay, I don't know if you noticed, but I was like real keyed in on like your team and you know what I'm saying? Like what you were saying. Like I just love like just soaking up everything. So thanks for having me on. It was dope.
Oh, no problem at all. Yeah, no problem at all having you on. I wanted to have all dope people on to make a dope show. So you definitely represent that. And now let's go to my man, Jay. Where can people find you on social media and your shows?
First of all, Ash, thanks. That was awesome, man. I appreciate that. But on Twitter, that's where I do most of my social media action at SportsProfit1. It's the number one. Damien, you know, baby. 3rd and 3 podcast, man. That's where it's at. So we're on Wednesday nights. Yeah, you can follow us, find us all over the place. Apple, Spotify, Anchor, you know, all those things. I can't remember all that stuff. I'm too old at this point. Just click in 3rd and 3 podcasts and you'll find us over there. And then, like I said, the Power 32 podcast isn't an every week show, but you know, if I'm lucky enough to get a big guest, then I'll go ahead and do it. But Wednesday nights for you, D, Vicky, it's the greatest, man. Love it.
Yeah, man. I'm not biased or anything, but 3rd and 3 podcast is pretty dope. My man, Chris, man, please tell people where they can find you on social media and where they can find your show.
Yeah, so at Drop Balls Pod, that's on Instagram, Twitter, all of that. You can find the show Apple, Anchor, Spotify, all of that. And I mean, I talk cash stuff, especially when it comes to my Colts, my Miami Hurricanes, and my Miami Heat.
Colts.
We talk. Yes, my Colts. Yes. Don't soldier boy me now. Don't soldier boy me now.
I'm about to get up. Call.
Yeah, my boys, the Colts. I'm from Jacksonville originally, but okay. I hate the Jaguars.
Nah,
always
Danny,
have.
ask him why he's not a Jaguars fan.
I can tell you why I'm not a Jaguars fan.
Danny disrespect.
Because everybody in my family, everybody in Jacksonville, they all Jaguars fans, and naturally, I got to go against the grain. And everybody hated the Colts. All my family Florida State fans go against the grain, Miami Hurricanes. That's just what I do.
Jaguars fan.
Huh?
There's such thing as a Jaguars fan. They don't exist.
Nah, it's definitely scarce out there for the Jaguars fans. But you know, you'll find a few of them out there yelling Duval every once in a while. So now let's go to my man Danny. He has so much going on. Like I said, the fact that I can get over the fact that he's a Falcons fan and still be cool with him, let you know how good he is at his job. Please let people know where they can find you on social media and all the stuff that you do.
Even though I'm living in the city of Charlotte, you know what I'm saying, you know, representing the Hornets, unlike some people from North Carolina in this group. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the one time.
Somebody else on his podcast.
No, you can find me on Twitter at Danny DANNY 3 Thompson on Twitter. You can follow my show Beyond the Buzzer, which is Thursday nights on Zingo TV, Blackjack TV, I-95 Sports, as well as the Buzz City postgame show, which is nightly after every Hornets game on Apps TV, as well as Facebook and YouTube. Check out the work on the 3pointconversion.com, as well as YouTube page, because I do cover the Charlotte Hornets on a daily basis, as well as multiple teams in the WNBA as well. So, and it's always a pleasure when Damien sends me the bat signal, because, you know, we've got to make this Falcon Saint thing work, even though we never know it's not going to work in life. But I've always wanted to do it. I know Ty's a good guy. I said I met Jason for the first time, and I've always wanted to work with Ashley because she's a hard person to find. And her hot takes are funny, though. And Chris, is, like I said, it's a pleasure getting to know you guys. So it's a pleasure doing this tonight, guys. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, I love seeing you on Twitter, Danny. I really do. I definitely got to shout you out on that.
Definitely. My man Danny does his thing at all times. Got to give a shout out to my man Ty Ray, man. Please let people know where they can find you on social media and where they can find your show.
Man, I've been sitting here taking notes, man, because I like the way y'all got y'all stuff put together. I never know my social medias. I just wanted to start by saying today has been an honor, man. Like Danny said, man, you know, Danny is somebody I look up to, man. You know, he's somebody I talk to often and seek for advice, man. Damien is also somebody I see doing this thing out there, man. Yeah, you know, Ashley, I done inboxed her a couple of times, asking her questions, bothering her. She kind of left me on red, but it's all good. It's all good, though. I'm here now. You know what I'm saying? But
I charge it to my head and not my heart.
Hey, look, I completely understand. Like I be telling the guys on my show, man. Different people hit me up on different social medias. I don't even know. I'm sitting up here trying to double tap a picture on Facebook right now. Hey,
so why that heart ain't popping up? Why it ain't?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Why yeah, but yeah. So you know, on Twitter it's Tyray 910. On Facebook it's Tyrus Ray. LinkedIn is Tyrus Ray. Instagram is Ty Dollar. It's Ty Dollar XXL. Instagram it's also say what _ say it again. YouTube say what say it again. And yeah, man, we come on Tuesday nights every at 8:30, man, live on Facebook, YouTube, Zingo TV, Blackjack, and I-95 South Network. So yeah, man, just check us out, man.
Yo, Tyray, we already family, man. 49ers, bro. So we're gonna take this thing back.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Hey, look, we good next year. We just gotta get healthy. We good.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
Oh, we good.
Y'all need a quarterback.
Oh man,
it's always the Cowboy fans. I promise you, man.
Look, y'all need to get into that conversation with me.
Y'all need a quarterback.
You're right, but I mean,
I know.
The way our defense is and the way we set up, I could play quarterback right now. I'm just saying. You're right. We do need a quarterback, but I mean, the way they are, they're never going to be that aggressive that they would give that much up for Deshaun Watson or or anybody else that's on the market. So I mean, we'll see. If Matt Ryan falls in our lap, I'll take him.
Okay. We definitely got to have you back on the show to talk about that when I start these football previews up. And I definitely appreciate all you guys for coming on the show, man. I thank you so much. Had a great time doing this. I've been wanting to do something like this for a while. And make sure I got 5 dope people that know basketball to do this with. And I've had Ashley on the show just a few weeks ago. Don't feel bad, Ty. Ashley totally forgot who I was. So like
I didn't save the number, and I'm like, okay, it's definitely somebody.
Hey, look, Damien, I don't know who's worse, her or Kelsey.
Oh, definitely Kelsey.
Like trying to get up with, I think I got a better chance of getting up with Puff Daddy or Beyonce than I do getting up with Kelsey, man. I'm just saying, man.
Kelsey, look, Kelsey, my sister, and we always call her like the sibling that ain't never around.
Hey,
you know,
I know them.
every now and then, but homegirl is busy.
You know, on Twitter they said who's the famous people that you ever like, most famous people you ever had respond to your tweets. I never really had nobody celebrity, so you know, I told them they my celebrities, Ashley, Kelsey, it's somebody else, I forgot their name, but you know what I mean. So I just you know they're good peoples, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, I'm just messing with Ashley. She's good people. It's like it was just funny though. I hit her up. She was like, "Who is this?" And I was like, "You just did my podcast like 3 weeks ago."
Look, as soon as he said his name, I was like, "Oh my gosh!" So your number is saved. Today. Thank you very much. So we won't have that problem again. Real quick, y'all. Yeah. Can y'all just follow me on Twitter real quick? Because I didn't catch all of y'all names and I really want to follow everybody. Ashley Baker _21, please.
I follow you. I don't even know if you follow me back.
I'm already following you. I think I'm already.
Y'all already following me? Can y'all unfollow and then follow again?
I just followed you.
Please, thank you.
I just followed you.
So yeah, not only us, but the people listening right now, make sure you follow everybody on their Twitter, Instagram, everything. Make sure you vote on who had the best team. Let them down easy when you say that was Damien. So please vote on who had the best squad. I also will post the teams on social media as well so that you can vote there. Thank you guys again. Make sure you follow me at The Real Deal WDA. That's The Real Deal, W as in whiskey, D as in Delta, A as in Alpha on all social media platforms. Make sure you leave a 5-star review and rating for this podcast. I will give you a shout out on here and social media if you leave one, not only for my podcast, but for all the podcasts that you heard here today. And until next time, go real or go home.